Hey guys, Laura here with STP. Do you know how many students we've encountered that have run out of BlueBook practice test materials? If you chose D, 75%, congratulations, you are correct. Let's face it, guys, there's just not enough practice tests out there from College Board. Yet empirical research has shown that the more practice questions and practice tests you do, the higher your score can climb. So as an SAT test prep instructor, it's extremely frustrating for me when my students run out of BlueBook practice tests because I want to keep giving them high quality materials with unique questions in them so they can continue to practice without necessarily already knowing the answers to the questions. So I've encountered lots of different SAT testing platforms, and I have partnered with SAT Crash Course because I think that they are one of the best out there. So here at STP, we actually use their platform with our own students. So that being said, I'm super excited for this video today because I want to share with you 5 reasons why I think you should get SAT Crash Course and use it just like we do. Now, before I get into my 5 reasons, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, hit the subscribe button and notification bell below because I come out with helpful content every single week to help you master the SAT. Just hit the button. It doesn't cost you anything. It's completely free.
Do it.
Okay, reason number 1 why I really love SAT Crash Course, we use it with our students and I think you should get it too, is that they offer a free mini test. So a lot of companies make you pay up front in order to access their materials, but SAT Crash Course is so confident in the quality of their materials that they actually provide you with a free test up front so that you can try it out. All right, reason number 2 why I love SAT Crash Course, and I think you'll love it too, is that their questions are very similar to the official ones by College Board. So I have used their materials, guys, and I'll tell you those questions feel just like questions designed by College Board themselves. I love using SAT Crash Course's tests with my students for that reason, because when I cover concepts with my students and then they see them showing up again on SAT Crash Course's tests, it helps me see if they've actually learned and retained the information. Also, it's no secret that the questions are repeating on the real SAT tests. They're just slightly changing them. So if you use SAT Crash Course and their math questions are similar to College Board's, that will better prepare you for the real test because those questions have a tendency to look very similar to the practice tests as well. What's nice too is SAT Crash Course has a higher level of difficulty on many of their questions, which really mimics the real test on test day because, as many of you are aware, the real test ends up skewing a little bit harder than the BlueBook practice tests. All right, reason number 3 why I love SAT Crash Course, and you will too. The interface feels just like the real thing. SAT Crash Course added in all the features that you would expect to get when you take a real SAT test on test day. You can cross off answer choices, skip to other questions, flag questions to come back to, as well as hide or show the clock. Of course, on the math side, they've included a reference table that looks just like the real reference table, which is really nice to have. But what impressed me the most about the interface is the integration with Desmos. Unlike other third-party platforms where Desmos pops out as a separate screen or it doesn't integrate with Desmos and then you need to open up desmos.com on your own, SAT Crash Course has it just like BlueBook, where when you click the calculator comes up right in the corner of your screen next to the question, just like College Board. From what I understand, this integration is pretty pricey. So SAT Crash Course has pulled out all the stops to make sure the interface feels just like the real thing for you. Reason number 4 why I love SAT Crash Course and you will too. SAT Crash Course provides video explanations for every single question on their platform. Guys, this is unprecedented. I haven't seen any other company do this. And what's amazing is SAT Crash Course has solicited the help of 2 amazing SAT prep instructors. one of which is a good friend of mine, Huzaifa, who is actually the host of Scalar Learning. He is literally one of the best math experts for the SAT out there. And so I know that these videos are high quality. I've checked some of them out myself. It's a really nice feature for our students as well because we can maximize the time in our tutoring sessions if our students vet their misses ahead of time and understand why they missed some of them because the video explanations are so good. If any of you have been prepping with the BlueBook test and you're reading those really big chunky paragraph explanations that are super confusing, SAT Crash Course is an amazing experience. It's so much easier to figure out why your answer is wrong and another answer is right with these videos. All right, reason number 5 why I love SAT Crash Course and I think you should get it is that they have in-depth analytics that are in line with College Boards. So it's a breath of fresh air to actually check out their analytics page because they use the same language and the same categories as College Board. I've noticed other third-party platforms start to call questions by different names and put them in different categories, which makes it really confusing. So the nice thing about SAT Crash Course is they break down your weaknesses based on the same exact categories College Board does. So craft and structure, information and ideas, expression of ideas, etc. That way, if you end up showing or uncovering weaknesses on SAT Crash Course, it's really easy to go back to, let's say, College Board's question bank and pull extra materials or practice questions to continue to drill down on those areas because they're named the same. My favorite feature on the analytics is the recent test progression. I really love the bar graph that shows your progress from test to test. It's so satisfying. Now, guys, I know I said I only had 5 reasons for why I love SAT Crash Course in this video, but I'm going to give you a bonus reason. So reason number 6 why SAT Crash Course is so good. They have more practice tests available for you than College Board does. So the SAT Crash Course actually has 11 full practice tests. If you did 1 per week, that would give you about 3 months of prep before your test, which is the perfect amount of time to get ready for your SAT. So since I'm partnering with SAT Crash Course and we use their materials at STP, they've been kind enough to offer my viewers, that's you guys on YouTube, a special promo code if you buy their tests. So you're going to get 20% off at checkout when you use the code STRATEGIC. So head to their website. I will link it up here. Go check that out and take advantage of this special discount. All right, guys, bottom line, just to recap, SAT Crash Course is one of the best, if not the best, third-party platform right now if you need extra tests. Here are all the reasons why I love it. They give you a free mini test so that you can try it out. The questions are very similar to College Boards. The interface feels like the real thing. You get access to awesome video solutions from 2 of the best test prep instructors in the industry. You get in-depth analytics, and you get more tests than College Board can provide on BlueBook itself. If you're trying to up your SAT game in 2025, this is the platform for you. All right, guys, that's it for this video. I will make sure to link to SAT Crash Course down in the description. Just a reminder, the code is strategic. You get 20% off. I hope you like SAT Crash Course just as much as myself and my tutor team does. And until next time, guys, happy prepping.